Hi everyone, welcome back to another tutorial by Shana's Home DIY and Crafts. If it's your first time here, I hope you consider joining my YouTube family, and if it's not your first time here, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to personalize a baby onesie using your Cricut machine. So I already created my design into my Cricut design space, and what I'm doing here, I'm just measuring to make sure I get the correct size for my onesie. The size of the onesie I'll be using in today's video is 3 to 6 months. So I'm using my measuring tool and I'm just making sure I have the right measurement. Once I'm done, I click my make it and it will take me over to this page. Once I'm in this page, I want to click on mirror and it's going to flip it backwards. Once I get my decal lined up the way I want it to be, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to click on continue. Continue will take me to this page. On this page, you'll get to choose. It will say set basic material, and I'm going to click on my heated transfer vinyl because that's what I use mostly, and it's non-Cricut vinyl, so you want to make sure you select that. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line up my vinyl to my mat and I'm going to place that in the Cricut. Then if you guys can see, I'm not sure you can see that little flashing button. I'm going to go ahead, I'm trying to line my camera up and I'm going to press on that little flashing button right there. Once I press on that flashing button, it will feed my mat through the Cricut machine. Once it's feed into the Cricut machine, I will press on my C and then it will start cutting. I have to delete half of my video as Fiona wouldn't get out of it. So yeah, there we go. So it's cutting, and once it's done cutting, it's gonna send back the vinyl or the mat to me, and I'm just gonna press that flashing button again and unload it. Fiona, move your head, come on. Oh, I finally got rid of Fiona. So now we're done cutting in the machine. Send the mat back, and you see that flashing button like I told you guys right there. I'm going to press that and it's going to unload the mat. There we go. Once I'm done unloading my mat, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my weeding tool. But before I start weeding, see, that's what it looks like when you cut stuff out. You got to weed those out. Before I start doing so, I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut off the excess of scrap vinyl because I do not want to waste anything, because the smallest scrap you got to save it because it's going to become handy. All right, so once I'm done cutting off the excess amount, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be using my small squeegee tool and I'm going to just burnish over the vinyl to make sure it sticks to the mat. So now it's time to weed, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to weed out the excess of vinyl around my design. So when weeding away your vinyl from your design, you want to go slowly. You want to make sure you take your time and you want to slowly pull back, because you don't want to lose any of your design, especially those small eyes. And I'm making this for a baby, so it's small, and the smaller it is, then you lose pieces of your design. So that's what I'm doing. The struggle is real. I'm just burnishing and I'm pulling away, and this is just the hard part of it, to weed out the vinyl, you know. And voila, we finished weeding out the hardest part. So now we're going to go in between the decal and we're going to weed out. See, I'm weeding out my first. So these are the small pieces. These are way easy to weed out versus the outer part. So that's what I'm doing, weeding out that. And yeah. So now that I'm all done weeding out, I'm going to pick up my decal off my mat, and this is what it looks like. How cute is that? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go over to my press machine, and I'm just going to heat that up at 315 degrees. And there goes my onesie. Sorry, I can't talk. And I'm just going to press that out before I add the decal. So So now that I pre-pressed my onesie, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place my decal on the front of the onesie. And all I'm doing here, guys, I am just measuring, and I want to make sure it lined up so it's in the center where it's not crooked. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I have a little bit of OCD going on over here, I think. So now I'm going to use my tape measurement, and I'm just going to measure both sides to make sure it's equal. And I'm measuring from the heart to this one end of the onesie, and I'm going to measure from the valentines and the date to one end. And I want to make sure we have the same measurement on both sides. So that's what I'm doing. And once I have everything how I want it to be, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press it. Guys, for some reason I can't remember what's this oh, Teflon sheet. That's what it's called. The Teflon sheet. Sorry. I'm going to put my Teflon sheet over, and then I'm going to press at 315 degrees for 15 seconds. Now, guys, if you do not have a Teflon sheet, you do not have to use a Teflon sheet over the onesie because of the type of vinyl. I just choose to because to me, it's better to be safe and sorry. And remember, again, I'm new at this, so yes. Now, guys, one of the things that you might need to know if when you're using your vinyl, you need to know if your vinyl is a hot peel or a cool peel. This vinyl that I'm using, it says wait for 45 seconds before you peel. So yes, make sure you know that. And this is what it's looking like so far. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to repeat the press. So we're going to do 2 press, okay? And we're all done with pressing, so I'm just waiting for it to cool down for the 45 seconds. So I'm just there, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start peeling from the top. I did not like how my peeling was looking from the top, so I went to the bottom. I think I needed more time, so I went to the bottom, and I'm just going to peel away. And yeah, that's the beauty of it. When you peel the plastic off the vinyl and you see that your decal sits to the fabric, it's a beautiful feeling. Oh, what a feeling. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'm being really gentle because all in my head is going to tell me that, hey, you're going to pull the vinyl off. I mean, I'm not going to pull it off, but it's just like in my head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's it. And that's what it looks like. We're all done with our onesie. It's beautiful. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take an extra step, and I'm going to do a final press after peeling off my plastic from the decal. And we're going to press at 315 degrees for 15 seconds, okay? And voila, there goes the beauty of the onesie that says my first Valentine's Day. No, most of you guys were saying congratulations, I'm not gonna have a baby. If I was gonna have a baby, I mean, I would do a better way of advertising it or announce it. This is for someone, and I do make these shirts and I sell them. They're custom made. I personalize them according to what people want, and I just sell them. So this was a custom shirt, and yeah, there we go. I love it. Now, with all being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. Also, make sure you share this video with your friends and family. This way they won't miss out. Also, guys, feel free to go ahead and follow me on Instagram and over at Facebook. And if you're interested in any of these shirts or getting a personalized shirt, feel free to go ahead and DM me on Instagram. Now remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Until next time, be blessed.